everyone, welcome back! So today we're talking about something that has the entire photography world buzzing, the upcoming Canon EOS R7 Mark II. Canon's APS-C mirrorless line is about to take a major leap forward. And if these rumors are true, this camera might completely redefine what a crop sensor mirrorless body can do. The original R7 was a solid hit. Fast, lightweight, and affordable. But now Canon seems ready to turn that success into something truly professional. The R7 Mark II isn't just shaping up to be an upgrade. It could be a total game changer for hybrid creators who want both high speed, performance, and next-level video power in one compact package. Let's start with design and handling. The first R7 was praised for its portability, but many photographers found its grip too small and the buttons a little cramped, especially when using big RF lenses. That's likely changing this time. Leaks suggest the Canon EOS R7 Mark II will feature a more professional-style body, similar to the R5 or even the R6 Mark II. Expect a deeper grip, improved joystick placement, and a better control wheel layout for a more comfortable shooting experience. During long sessions, Canon might even make this camera compatible with accessories, like the R5 Mark II's cooling grip, perfect for long video shoots or high-speed bursts that generate more heat. This new design language feels like Canon wants to bring pro-level ergonomics to the APS-C class without sacrificing portability. Now, let's talk about what's inside, the sensor and performance. The biggest rumor is that Canon might introduce its first fully stacked APS-C sensor in the R7 Mark II. That's huge. A stacked sensor means much faster readout speeds, minimal rolling shutter, and possibly no need for a mechanical shutter at all. In other words, it could run entirely on an electronic shutter with virtually no lag. If Canon pulls that off, we could be looking at burst speeds up to 40 frames per second. That's the kind of speed usually reserved for high-end full-frame bodies like the EOS R3. Imagine that kind of performance in a smaller, lighter APS-C body. Wildlife and sports photographers are going to love it. Sure, some traditional photographers might miss the feel of a mechanical shutter, but removing moving parts makes the camera more durable and faster overall. It's a bold step, and if done right, it could set a new benchmark for speed in crop sensor cameras. Of course, what's power without stability? Canon's in-body image stabilization is rumored to get a huge boost, up to 8.5 stops of correction, compared to 5 stops on the original R7. That means you can handhold shots at slower shutter speeds, shoot in low light, or use telephoto lenses without worrying about blur. Combine that with Canon's next-gen dual-pixel autofocus system, possibly running on a dual-processor setup, and you've got smoother tracking, faster subject detection, and reliable focus across every frame. We're also hearing about AI-powered autofocus improvements, with smarter subject recognition for animals, vehicles, and even people in unpredictable lighting. This could be one of Canon's most intelligent focusing systems yet in an APS-C body. Now, video creators, this part's for you. The Canon EOS R7 Mark II might become a hybrid powerhouse. Rumors suggest it'll record 8K video and also offer 4K at 120 frames per second with 10-bit color and Canon Log 3. That means better dynamic range, richer colors, and more flexibility for color grading in post-production. If you're a content creator or filmmaker, that's seriously impressive. We're talking about near cinema-level specs in a compact APS-C body. And to handle all that processing power, Canon might finally introduce better active cooling support, or at least compatibility with the cooling grip, to prevent overheating during long video takes. Another exciting possibility is a pre-capture shooting mode, where the camera starts buffering images before you even fully press the shutter. Combine that with 40 FPS, and you'll never miss a fast action moment again, whether it's wildlife, sports, or just those blink and you miss it creative shots. Let's not forget about storage and workflow. The R7 Mark II is expected to come with dual memory card slots. One CF Express Type B for high-speed recording, and one UHS-2 SD slot for backup. That's the perfect setup for hybrid creators shooting high bitrate 8K video or long burst sequences. With faster write speeds and better thermal management, Canon clearly wants this camera ready for serious professional work. And of course, we're expecting built-in Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, and potentially faster USB-C data transfer speeds to fit into modern creative workflows, whether you're shooting tethered or transferring files directly to your editing station. So, when can we expect it? According to the latest reports, Canon could announce the EOS R7 Mark II sometime in late 2025, most likely between September and December. That timing would position it perfectly for the holiday season and just before major photography expos. The expected price? Somewhere between $1,799 and $1,999 for the body only, with kit versions going up to around $2,400 depending on the lens included. Yes, it's pricier than the original R7, but that makes sense given the rumored stacked sensor. New processor, stronger stabilization, and massive video upgrades. This isn't meant to be a budget-friendly APS-C. It's clearly shaping up to be Canon's flagship crop sensor mirrorless camera. Let's talk about the competition for a second. If these specs turn out to be true, Canon's R7 Mark II will be going head-to-head with Sony's a6-700, Fujifilm's X-H2, and even some full-frame cameras. But Canon's advantage is the balance between speed, color science, and hybrid capability, a sweet spot that appeals to both photographers and video creators. By bringing these pro-level features to the APS-C world, Canon might be signaling a new philosophy, that smaller sensors can still deliver big performance. The R7 Mark II could redefine how we think about crop sensor cameras altogether. Now, of course, every bold move has its challenges. Going fully electronic could raise questions about flash sync limitations or certain lighting issues. The increased processing power might lead to heat buildup, and the extra performance could mean shorter battery life. But if Canon manages to control those trade-offs, this camera could easily become the new standard for high-speed hybrid mirrorless systems. So, what's the bottom line? The Canon EOS R7 Mark II might not just be another camera, it could be the start of a new era for Canon's APS-C lineup. With a rumored stacked sensor, blazing 40 FPS shooting, enhanced stabilization, and 8K video capability, it's shaping up to be the ultimate hybrid tool for creators who want both performance and portability. Whether you're into wildlife, sports, travel, or cinematic content creation, the R7 Mark II looks ready to deliver something special. If Canon nails the execution, this camera could bridge the gap between enthusiast and professional users, making it one of the most exciting APS-C releases in recent years.